29th still. I just wanted to, I saw the waves in the morning. I saw the waves. It was right before I was getting up. I'm trying to remember what they were. There was this, the pull that I got was just to get up, really, because I was laying in bed. And there's still this desire to go back to bed. But it was that lifting, like, it was different than when it's like this nodding. It was more this push, almost. And then there was, I think it was mostly, I'm trying to remember because I didn't record right away. I was getting ready. But just reflecting on what I said to him yesterday. And like I'm chewing on it. I'm chewing on it because I hope I didn't not acknowledge where he was at with the news. So interestingly enough, I looked up ego defense mechanisms because it came up in conversation 2 days ago in a session. And I was explaining how we have these and they occur subconsciously. Because our ego, when our ego feels threatened, we subconsciously use these defense mechanisms to protect ourselves when we feel vulnerable or when we feel threatened. And I was reviewing them because it had been a while. And we didn't go in detail in session, but I brought it up to this person's awareness. Because it's in their interaction with other people, it seemed to be a pattern of how they were responding. And I was looking at it this morning and I was just like, oh, this is where he's at. This is where he's at. The sense of denial. Or even when I was with him, there was a sense of denial. Because I'm just like, how is it possible? Like I kept asking myself, how is it possible that he did not see? That he did not see when I told him that I was unhappy, when I told him. There weren't many times because I bottled it up. I was also in a state of denial. Like I was looking at these, I'm just like, I went through all of these with him. At one point or another, throughout that timeline, I entertained each of these defense mechanisms. And, I would blame him for my unhappiness. When I was angry, but I bottled it up and just pretended like I was fine. Or when I rationalized it, that, oh, it's because of this, it's because of that. My body started exhibiting a lot of physical symptoms because I wasn't aligned. I think mostly denial. It was mostly denial. I was trying to pretend like everything was okay. And then realizing with his response, I'm just like, did you just, like, that was a thought in my mind, did you think we were happy? Like, when I told you I wasn't? I mean, there was a time when I brought up divorce. Like, what? Before. I just wonder. Well, now I understand. He was in a state of denial. Every time I brought stuff up, it was too much for him to deal with. So he pretended it didn't exist. He pretended that we were fine. Maybe he had, I don't know. I thought I was the one that was. It's just, it's hard to work on something when the other person doesn't acknowledge that something needs to be worked on. And I didn't think I had a choice. Then, so religious, I didn't think I had a choice. I thought I had to stay there. I was stuck. So I tried to make the best of it. I think what hurts also is this lack of accountability on his part. I mean, I acknowledge what I did. I acknowledge it, I'm owning it. That's why I'm bringing it up to his attention. Was it something that needed to be done before? Yes. But at the same time, ¿para qué? If what I was saying before didn't seem to rattle him or show interest, even though there was a part of me that wanted to get caught. There was a part of me that wanted to get caught, like just show some type of reaction. And am I that invisible that you don't see? That's how I felt. But I'm owning it. I'm putting it out there now. It's late, but I'm still open to working on it as a friendship. If he is. And if not, then I'll give him the space that he needs, right? We all need space. So anyways, I'll include the link of the ego defense mechanisms that I found that just describe it, because it's helpful to review for yourself, to see what you use with yourself, really, what you tell yourself when no one's listening, and then how you use it with other people, because it's important for healing. That's all. I have 10 minutes to ground myself before my next client. Hi, my name is Yubi, and in case you haven't figured it out, this footage is capturing my experience as I learn to navigate my personal spiritual awakening. I am learning that this experience is unique to each one of us. In whatever way we believe we are embracing living our truth, this just happens to be my journey. And despite me having a graduate degree and a license in clinical social work, this by no means is intended to replace any type of mental health advice. This is just me on a personal level, documenting my experience, shedding light on the truth that I am learning and discovering for myself, and really inviting you along for the ride. If by some magical chance you find this content to be helpful in any way, shape, or form, please click the like button, share the message, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have an Instagram account, a personal one, and one specifically for this channel that you're more than welcome to check out. I'm an open book. I have also created t-shirt designs. I'm wearing my favorite one right now, which is the North Node design, but I have that and other things that you can look at inspired by this process and journey, and I have the link in the description box as well as in the about section of my YouTube channel. So you're more than welcome to check those items out. Any type of support is great. Again, if you find this content really helpful or meaningful, sometimes when we take that step and be vulnerable, with showing what's inside our hearts and what's really our truth, we realize that we're much more connected than what we thought we were. And so I hope that as I'm living this experience, and that you find some type of truth for yourself, or find some type of ability to heal in some way just by relating, just by knowing that you're not alone. That really has been my goal with this process, not just being able to connect with others, but really for my own healing. It's definitely been a therapeutic experience and a very creative one for myself. So I thank you, and I wish you all the best, and we'll see what else comes next for me. So